Good morning out there, everybody. Alan D9J Sports. Hey, we're right back at it with another show. Hope everybody's being safe out there. Hey, on the morning drive this morning, we've got a good one to talk about. The WNBA. They're becoming the NBA of the 90s and the early 80s, ladies and gentlemen, because they're getting physical. Last night, of course, J.C. Sheldon and Cunningham get into a fight. Now, I'm not talking about to just a lean and a little dust up. These young ladies get into a fight all behind you know who. The GOAT. Well, she's not the GOAT yet, ladies and gentlemen. If you get my drift, she's the modern J MJ. Then the reason why I say is because, hey, remember when Mike first came into the league, everybody was hating on him the way he was doing, and his teammates, when they played the Detroit Pistons, they had to stand up for him. Well, that's no different. Last night there was a hard foul on Caitlin Clark after she's jacking trays up and putting out and letting them know, hey, it ain't going to be the same thing that it was last season, or y'all going to keep on dogging me out and ain't going to say anything. Well, hey, she done it last night. She was jacking trays. She gets fouled hard. The refs didn't call a technical foul, in which they should have called a technical foul, but then there shortly after, a couple possessions later, Sheldon and Cunningham get into it. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? It's because, hey, man, it's bringing attention to the WNBA. But most importantly, they're playing physical basketball below the rim. Whoever thought it? Whoever thought that just that a WNBA would be, I guess, more physical than the NBA? You know all the spacing in the NBA. They pretend like they want to fight. But no, these young ladies got into it last night. So, Caitlin Clark, she continues to ball out. Her and her team. They're great, man. And they was all over Connecticut last night, and there was nothing that they could do about it. But the physicality, ladies and gentlemen, the physicality is what's bringing that attention to the WNBA. Kind of like the Big Three basketball. If you watch my shows, you know I've already discussed that about Caitlin Clark and the WNBA and about the Big Three and how physical they are. Now, I have a different take when it comes to the women. Okay, on the Big Three, I said, hey, man, stop it. But no, not with the women. You keep doing what you're doing. Caitlin Clark, you keep shooting that joker up and don't let them do anything. And teammates of Caitlin Clark, hey, some of the guys should be able to take homage in what your teammates are doing for you, standing up for you. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was great, man. I woke up and I watched it and I was like, man, they're not gonna stop. But at first I thought, well, Caitlin her teammates don't do anything, but this was a foul. This was a truly flagrant foul. The young lady comes down court on a breakaway, and man, girl pulled her down to the ground, man. And it wasn't no basketball play. They immediately go into it. Oh, yeah, the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Oh, yeah, they're getting into it, and I love every minute of it. So no matter where you're at, hey, check them out. Check out the women of the WNBA as they continue to do their thing. Keep it physical, ladies. Hey, if you're not going to lower the rim so you can dunk, you got to do something to bring some attention. You got to do something to bring some attention or more attention. And this right here, believe it or not, is definitely something that is getting the attention of everybody out there. Alan D9J Sports Morning Drive. Be careful. We'll check in with you tonight as we get ready to break down Canelo and Crawford. I'm definitely out.